Hello, this is a short talk about a very important psychological concept na tinatawag nating gratitude. Alam nyo ba na yung salitang gratitude came from the Latin word gratia, nang ibig sabihin is to get something for nothing. Sa simpleng Tagalog, kapag nakalibre ka, wala kang ginagawa, pero meron kang natanggap na bagay na gusto mo o natanggap na bagay na maganda kapaki-pakinabang sa'yo, ibig sabihin nun nakatanggap ka ng grasya. And most likely, when you experience that, you feel gratitude. A more scientific definition of gratitude is when one has obtained something from another person that is intentional, voluntary, and altruistic. Ibig sabihin sa Tagalog, merong naging mabait sa'yo, ginawan ka ng kagandahang loob, most likely you are going to experience gratitude. You don't deserve something, and yet, you got that something, most likely you feel gratitude. Sabi nga dito sa slide, no, unearned goodness. Merong naging mabait sa'yo kahit na hindi ka naman deserving sa kabaitan na yon. One way to express gratitude is how David did it in one of his psalms. Actually, maraming psalms si David na ang tema, nag-e-express siya ng gratitude kay God. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of your wonderful deeds. Maraming beses si David feeling niya the goodness that God is giving him, he does not deserve. Many times David felt that he's not a good person, he is not a deserving person to receive all the goodness that God is giving him. Ginawa siyang hari, ang dami niyang blessings, pinayaman siya, binigyan siya ng wisdom. So parang sa perspective ni David, what did I do to deserve all these things? I don't deserve all these things, yet God gave me all these things. Kaya nangyari, he felt gratitude. And this is only one of his many psalms where he expressed gratitude. In the New Testament, merong sinasabi si Apostle Paul that we need to do in terms of expressing gratitude. Sabi niya, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. The instruction here is to apply gratitude in all circumstances, sa lahat ng pagkakataon in Tagalog. So kumbaga, we can say that this biblical principle is teaching the readers to make gratitude a habit. Kasi 'di ba ang habit, ibig sabihin yan araw-araw mong ginagawa, consistently mong ginagawa. So that's the way we need to apply gratitude according to this passage. Hindi pa minsan-minsan lang, hindi pang MWF lang, hindi lang pag TTHS. As long as there is an opportunity for us to give thanks, we need to give thanks. Question is why? Why is the Bible really very strong on this teaching? Bakit kinakailangan we need to give thanks in all circumstances? I think one reason is the Bible knows that giving thanks consistently, making it a habit, maganda para sa ating psychological condition yan. After all, yung nagsulat ng Biblia is a God na ang nature niya is goodness. The Lord is good to all, and His tender mercies are over all His works. So, when God tells us to do something in the Bible, makakasigurado tayo that that something, that commandment, is good for our spiritual condition. So yan yung pag-aaralan natin as we go along. In what way is gratitude good for our overall psychological condition? Can we say na yung Bible, OA, sa 1 Thessalonians 5:18, when it instructed us to give thanks in all circumstances, nag-OA ba yung Bible? That's what we are going to discuss. And one more thing, alam nyo, dahil nag-uusap na rin tayo ngayon ng tungkol sa gratitude, gratitude is a very legitimate topic in the field of psychology. There are a lot of researches out there na ginawa na sa psychology that revolve around the issue of gratitude. At ang dami-dami na nating alam about the nature of gratitude in the psychological level. And this is what we will do in this short talk. We are going to review some of the major findings ng epekto ng gratitude sa atin. To summarize, kung ano na yung alam natin about gratitude in the field of psychology, let me show you this diagram. Sabi dito, basically, in average, gratitude is good for our psyche. Mabuti ang gratitude para sa atin. It is good for our emotions. It is good for our personality, our relationship, our career, and even to our health. So, yan yung isa sa mga pinaka-common na tema sa research on gratitude. Halos lahat ng researches magsasabi, it's good for us. Halos wala pa akong nakitang research na nagsasabi that gratitude is not good for us. Lahat talaga, almost everything, almost all researches point to the positive effects of gratitude sa atin. Don't worry, we are not going to discuss all these things in this short talk, kasi nga short talk nga lang, no? I am going to just highlight some of the major findings on gratitude. Una, when it comes to health, gratitude can help people to have stronger bodies. In one study by Mills et al., nakita nila na yung mga taong may matinding sakit, such as heart failure, recovered faster when they applied the habit of expressing gratitude. Mabilis silang mag-recover, mas mabilis silang gumaling. And I think that's very amazing because matindi yung karamdaman na yan, heart failure patients. They get healed faster when they have the habit of expressing gratitude. And what explains that? Meron tayong tinatawag na broaden and build theory. Very popular theory in the field of psychology na nagsasabi that gratitude generates positive emotions. So every time when we express gratitude to someone, nagpapasalamat tayo because we receive something we don't deserve, it generates in us positive emotions. At yung positive emotions na yan, merong physiological effects. It increases happy hormones, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and these hormones, yan yung nagpapalakas sa katawan natin. That's why our immune system gets stronger. That is why sick people recover faster because of these happy hormones generated by positive feelings through gratitude. Effect number 2, ang gratitude, according to studies, can lead to happiness. A more sophisticated model of gratitude, how gratitude leads to happiness, this one. Kung mapapansin ninyo, kapag nag-express pala kasi tayo ng gratitude, maraming mga psychological events within us that happen. Such as, yun na nga, when we express gratitude, tumataas yung optimism, selflessness, spirituality, empathy, self-esteem, at lahat yan, according to studies, lead to happiness. So, there is a very direct link between gratitude and happiness. The more we say thank you, the more we become happy. In fact, a study done by Emmons and Maculo na ipakita na yan na ang mga tao talaga na mataas ang frequency ng pagpapasalamat sa ibang tao, the more they become happy. One author said it is not happy people who are thankful, it is thankful people who are happy. Hindi lang ito basta-basta quotation. This is supported by many researchers in the field of gratitude research. The relationship between gratitude and happiness, causal. Ibig sabihin ng causal, kumpirmado na yung gratitude yung nagiging cause kung bakit ang tao sumasaya, not the other way around. The more you are thankful to people, the more you become happy. In fact, this line of reasoning is in line with a passage in the Bible. Let us come before Him with thanksgiving and extol Him with music and song. Alam nyo ba, kung mapapansin ninyo, pwede nyong baliktarin to Why not say, let us come before Him and extol Him with music and song and offer Him thanksgiving? Bakit nauna yung thanksgiving before worshiping God through music and song? Kasi sa biblical interpretation, when something goes first, merong yang significant Meron niyang significance. So kapag sinabi mong thanksgiving muna bago mo i-worship si God, may ibig sabihin yon. And I think I know the reason why in relation to what we are talking about. Thanksgiving muna because thanksgiving will generate positive emotions. And those positive emotions will set the stage for people para ma-worship ng maayos si God. So when you give thanks, you feel good, mas magiging effective tayo in extolling Him with music and song. So again, itong mga pinagsasabi ko dito, it's very much supported by many researches that links gratitude and happiness. Isa pang epekto ng gratitude sa atin is resilience. Tumatatag yung mga tao who have the habit of expressing gratitude. Hindi sila basta-basta natitinag ng mga problema. They don't easily feel bad when they are faced with many challenges. Sa tingin ko, magandang illustration itong next slide ko na to. No? Imagine niyo yung bala dyan, the different challenges of life. COVID-19, uncertainty, sadness, disappointments, anger, rejection, challenges of life. But a person na ginagawa niyang habit yung pag-express ng gratitude, meron siyang bulletproof. So when those challenges of life hit the person, the impact of the bullet is not as strong. Hindi siya masyadong malulungkot, hindi siya masyadong masasaktan because that person has used gratitude as a bulletproof. Parang ganito kasi yun nangyari, going back to that model, di ba? The challenges of life, bago niya matamaan directly yung happiness levels mo, dadaan muna siya doon sa mga internal events that happen to us when we express gratitude. Optimism, selflessness, spirituality, empathy, self-esteem, these things, yan yung magpapahina sa impact ng challenges of life na mararanasan natin. Kaya kapag may dumating na challenges of life, while we have the habit of expressing gratitude, the impact of those challenges will not be that strong. Hindi siya ganun katindi para pababain yung ating level of happiness. In fact, the Bible also teaches that principle. In Philippians, di ba sabi, ang pangontra sa anxiety is to give thanks to God. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. The Apostle Paul already knows na meron tayong tendency to be anxious. But what do we do when we feel anxious? With thanksgiving. We pray, we do petition, pero the way you do the prayer and petition, ang essence, with thanksgiving. So that thanksgiving, yan yung solution to lower the anxiety that we might be feeling about something. So ang pangontra sa anxiety is thanksgiving, giving thanks. And again, connected na naman yan dito sa model natin if you notice, di ba? Kapag ikaw anxious and yet you are giving thanks, that anxiety, hindi niya masyadong maapektuhan yung level of happiness mo. Okay? Why is it? Bakit ang gratitude ganun ng epekto? Bakit ang gratitude nakakapagpababa ng impact ng challenges of life? I think one specific explanation kasi dyan, pinapataas niya yung optimism. Kapag mataas kasi yung optimism natin, hindi nagiging ganun kalakas yung epekto ng problems when we encounter them. And what is optimism? When we are able to focus our perspective on the positive more than the negative, which is a very powerful shield against negative emotions. So kapag nag-express ka ng gratitude, na force mo, na shift mo yung iyong focus from negative to positive, which explains kung bakit hindi ka masyadong nalulungkot when problems come. Kaya nga gustong-gusto ko yung kanta na Give Thanks eh. It expresses that principle. That when someone give thanks to God, talagang hindi maiiwasan na yung perspective nila will turn from negative to positive. Yung mga mahihina, kaya na nilang sabihin that they are strong. Yung mga poor, kaya na nilang sabihin that they are rich. Anong nagpabago sa perspective nila from weak, they believe they're strong, from poor, they believe they're rich because they know what the Lord has done. they remember, they see what the Lord has done, it generated gratitude within them, therefore, nagbago yung perspective nila. Nanggaling yun sa giving thanks. When you give thanks to God, your perspective, you are directly changing your perspective from negative to positive. Although these bad things are happening, may COVID man, hindi man ako makabayad sa utang ko, bagsak man ako sa isang exam na importante, but God has been so good to me. No, nawala akong karapatang magreklamo because of these bad things. Yan yung epekto ng optimism. Yan yung nagagawa ng optimism sa pagpapabawas ng epekto ng problema sa ating happiness. But again, let's not forget, optimism is generated by expressing gratitude. Number 4, last one, gratitude also, nagpapalakas ito ng ating mga relationships. In the literature, ang tawag dito, relational satisfaction. When you say thank you, when you express gratitude to other people feels good. And when they feel good, guess what happens? Ibabalik nila yung positive feeling that they felt sa'yo na binigay mo. Ang tawag natin dyan, law of reciprocity. I make people happy by expressing my gratitude to them, and these people, dahil napasaya ko sila, gagawa sila ng paraan para pasayahin din nila ako. And guess what? When that loop becomes complete, you made them feel good, and then they made you feel good, it contributes to the strength of the relationship. Sounds familiar? Luke 6:31. Yan yung tinatawag na golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you want to feel good, you first make others feel good, and people will make you feel good. And the best way to make other people feel good is to express your gratitude to them. In fact, ito nasuportahan na yan ng many researches in the field of gratitude. If you want a sophisticated model, ito yung pinapakita ng model na ito. When you make other people feel good, ibabalik nila yan, at kapag naibalik nila yan, your relationship becomes stronger than before. So after all these things na natutunan natin about gratitude, question, how can I become more thankful? Because definitely it's good for our spiritual condition. How can I become more thankful? Meron akong dalawang tips. Una, gumawa ka ng gratitude journal. Gratitude journal is a small notebook where ang ililista mo doon lahat ng mga reasons o lahat ng mga bagay that you want to be thankful for. Mga bagay na gusto mong ipagpasalamat. Every time na makakita ka ng isang bagay na sa tingin mo nagpapasalamat ka because you have that something, you write it in your gratitude journal. Take note, kahit gaano kaliit. Most people, kaya hindi sila ganun kadalas mag-express ng gratitude, they are waiting for big things. They will only say thank you, they will only be thankful when they think something big happened. Hindi ganun. Ang gratitude, kahit maliit na mga bagay, we need to give thanks. Kaya alam nyo, ang gratitude journal, mabilis mapuno yan. Kasi kung titignan mo, kung susundin mo yung rule na yan, even the small things you need to be thankful for, mabilis mapuno ang gratitude journal. Nakakahinga ka ng libre, pwede mong ilagay dyan. Gumising ka pa kaninang umaga, pwede mong ilagay dyan. Meron kang iniinom na mainit na kape, meron kang breakfast, nakakain ka ng 3 beses isang araw ngayon, may aircon yung kwarto mo, meron kang ilaw, hindi ka pinutulan ng Meralco, wala kang COVID-19, all of these things, big or small, must be in your gratitude journal. Alam nyo kung anong maganda sa gratitude journal? It forces your spirit, it forces your psyche to see the things that you have. Yan ang isa pang epekto ng gratitude sa psyche natin, no? Yung nagiging bulag tayo sa mga bagay na wala tayo. And that's good. In fact, yung kabaliktaran yung masama kapag nagiging bulag tayo sa mga bagay na meron tayo, unhappiness happens. But when you begin to appreciate the small things that you have, more than the things that you don't have, yan ang maganda sa ating psychological condition. That's why gratitude journal works. And again, this is supported by many researches. Marami ng mga pag-aaral nagpapakita that when people apply the gratitude journal, as time goes by, yung kanilang level of happiness being sustained. Habang tumatagal, pataas yung kanilang level of happiness. Bakit? Because they are now training their minds to see what they have. And seeing the things that you have is one sure way to make yourself feel happy. Pero again, ang susi nga, para makita mo yung mga bagay na meron ka, ipagpasalamat mo yung mga bagay na meron ka. Number 2, another way to express gratitude, interpersonal expression of gratitude. Studies show na kapag direkta mong pinapasalamatan yung mga taong deserving ng pasalamat mo, your well-being increase. Tumataas yung level of happiness. In fact, studies also add to this na kapag ini-express mo yung gratitude mo sa mga tao na deserving, you are making your relationship with those people stronger. 'Di ba? Kung makikita nyo dito sa screen, 'di ba? Kung gusto nyo maging ganyan, yung relationship nyo with people, no? Yung positive kayo sa isa't isa, tapos ang lakas-lakas ng relationship nyo, paano gagawin 'yan? Gawin yung habit, yung pag-express ng gratitude to that person, whether that's your friend, your parent, your girlfriend, your husband, or your wife. The more you express gratitude to that person, the stronger your relationship becomes. Naalala ko yung libro ni John Gottman, Expert in Relationship, yung kanyang popular na 5:1 ratio. People become happy in the relationship when they have the habit of expressing 5 positive things to the person. Yung 1 dun yung negative, no? So, kapag mas marami kang positive expression of emotion sa isang tao, mas lumalakas ang relationship. And one of the best ways to really express your positivity to another person is to express gratitude to that person. At ito, idadagdag ko lang, alam nyo, ang pinakamagandang paraan to express gratitude is to give. Hindi sapat yung laway lang, hindi sapat yung thank you lang. Studies show that the positive effect of gratitude to us, to our relationship with other people, nagiging triple, nagiging quadruple if we translate our gratitude into giving. Hindi pwedeng puro laway lang, hindi pwedeng puro thank you lang yung pag-express ng gratitude. The best way to express gratitude is to give something to that person. Kahit ano pa yan. Binigyan mo siya ng oras, binigyan mo siya ng regalo, binigyan mo siya ng affection, as long as you are able to give. You translate gratitude to giving, that's the best way to really strengthen your relationship with other people. And we can apply that principle sa ating mga relationships. I think Anthony Robbins got that idea. Sobrang galing ng pagkakasabi ni Anthony Robbins dito about the value of giving to our relationships. The more we give to our relationships, the better our relationship becomes. Sabi niya, some of the biggest challenges in relationships come from the fact that most people enter a relationship in order to get something. They're trying to find someone who's going to make them feel good. And this is in contradiction. Kontra ito sa tinuturo ng gratitude. Ang gratitude kasi magbibigay ka eh. And true enough, kapag ang framework mo sa relationship is kukuha ka, hindi ka magbibigay, it's not good for your relationship. Imbis na pinapalakas mo yung relationship mo with that person, humihina. Because you are more of a taker than a giver. In reality, Anthony Robbins said, the only way a relationship will last is if you see your relationship as a place that you go to give and not a place that you go to take. And one of the best reasons why you will be giving something to those people around you, because you are thankful to them. Paraan yan ng pagpapasalamat mo sa mga bagay na ginawa nila sa'yo na hindi mo naman deserving. The more you do that, the more you express gratitude to those people around you, the stronger your relationship becomes. And that is supported by research. Hindi lang yan naisip ni Anthony Robbins ng ganyan-ganyan lang. Studies after studies in the field of gratitude, nagpapakita niyan. Beneficial ang mag-express ka ng gratitude to those people na meron kang utang na loob, to those people who are nice to you. That could be your parent, again, that could be your husband, your wife. Ang problema kasi sa atin, ang framework natin, takers. We think we deserve the things that they give to us. But if you come to think of it, marami silang mga bagay na ginagawa sa atin, kabutihan na binibigay sa atin, we don't deserve at all. And if we begin to realize that, ang dami natin nakukuha na hindi natin deserving, the more magkakaroon tayo ng motivation to express gratitude to other people. And that will do good things to the way we relate to them. Kaya nga in the Bible, sinasabi rin yan, di ba? It is more blessed to give than to receive. And if you study the original language of the word give in this passage, the word give here is the same as the word, blessed pala, blessed. If you study the original term of the word blessed here, the original term here means happy. So parang sinasabi ng passage, it is happier to give than to receive. The more we give, because we express our gratitude to people, the more our life become happier. Kaya nga, ang conclusion natin dito, going back to what the Apostle Paul is telling us, hindi OA to give thanks in all circumstances. No. In fact, God knows that when we make gratitude our habit, it is good for our psychological condition. Alam ng Diyos yan. Kaya niya inuutos yan. Because it will give us good things. It will bring us good things. After all, yung principle na yan, ginawa yan ng Diyos na gumawa ng psyche natin. And since He is a good God, everything that He says na dapat natin gawin, makakaasa tayo that it is very good for our psychological condition. So, salamat sa pakikinig ng aking maikling talk on the psychology of gratitude. Please share this video to someone na sa tingin nyo kailangan niyang marinig to. Thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.